Welcome to Yeeflow, where we're delving deeper into assignment task settings. In this episode, we'll explore more settings to enhance your workflow. In the Workflow Designer, click the Settings button for the assignment task. To access advanced settings, click the More Settings button at the bottom of the Assignment Task Settings panel. In the More Settings window, you can set the due date and notifications. Let's start with due date settings. You can specify when an assignment task should be completed and set up related notifications. You have several options for setting the due date. We'll start by choosing Custom Time. You can set a specific period as the due date. By default, the due date is set to 120 hours. You can change the number and the unit of the date period. Plus, if the unit of the date period is set to days, you will find a new option to ask if you want to calculate the number of days based on the calendar day or working day. Remember, for working days, you'll need to set up your work calendar properly in the Admin Center. Alternatively, you can set the due date based on a date type variable from the approval form. You may add a due date field on the form as the due date variable for your assignment task. Finally, let's set it back. You can take actions when tasks become overdue. Click the Add Action button to add a new action. There are two types of action you can choose from the drop-down list: Reminder or Automatic Treatment. Let's begin by selecting the Reminder option. You can set different reminder times, like at, before, or after the due date. Here we set it 3 days before the due date. You can choose where the email is sent from. You can set the recipients from the Send to section. The subject and content of the email are automatically generated, while you can also customize it as needed. Then click the Add Action button and repeat the above steps to add another reminder for the day at the due date. Next, click Add Action button and select Automatic Treatment for action type. This option allows you to automatically approve or reject the task. Like Reminder, you can also set the reminder time. In this case, we set it to 5 days after the due date. You can set Result for automatic treatment. Under the drop-down box, you can choose to approve or reject. Here we choose Approve. Here is the example with 3 configured actions. The first reminder email will be sent to the task owner 3 days before the due date. The second reminder email will be sent when the task is overdue. It will then wait for an additional 5 days. If the task owner still hasn't taken any action on this task, the system will automatically approve it. Now, let's talk about notification settings. You can set whether or not send notifications when the task is generated. First, enable email notifications if needed. Yeeflow provides default subject, while you can change the setting per your needs. You can also choose where the email is sent from. By default, notifications are sent to task assignees, but you can include additional recipients in the To or CC fields. Furthermore, you can attach files from approval form variables. The content of the email is provided by default, while it can be customized as well. For quicker actions, enable quick completion. With this, task owners can approve or reject right from their teams, Outlook messages, and pending tasks. Please note, quick completion is available for approval tasks only. After you submit a form, your line manager will receive notification message cards in Microsoft Teams and Outlook. The customized notification card includes Approve, Reject, and View Details buttons. In the Microsoft Outlook, the buttons remain identical. The Approve and Reject button will be available if the quick completion is selected. In the pending tasks, on the right list, there are gray and white checkboxes. If you previously checked quick completion, it will be displayed as a white checkbox here. To select all the white checkboxes, check the checkbox in front of Tracking No. This action will reveal the buttons Approve All, Reject All, and Cancel. In this case, we will choose Approve All. There you have it, a detailed examination of assignment task settings. These sophisticated options enable you to fine-tune your workflows to absolute perfection. Stay tuned for more Yeeflow insights. Until next time.